Hello?
Sup my dudes, and welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new. My name is Leja, you can call me Lay, and it is 3:14, but it's actually supposed to be 2:14, but I forgot it was daylight savings time and they fast forward time, so there you go. I couldn't sleep, so I was like, okay, let me do something with this time, even though this is like the millionth time I tried to make a video and hated the video and ended up deleting. So let's hope that I actually end up liking this one. And honestly, I just felt like having like a late night chit chat type thing. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm like really at a weird place because I'm really short. So anyways, what was I talking about? So as you can tell from the title, what I wanted to talk about tonight, because it's just been like heavily on my mind because I haven't really been posting or really using social media, and it's been the same with like my YouTube. I haven't posted a blog post in a while either, and even though I have like so much ideas for content, and I'm obviously a person who generally does like social media and I like using it for creation, that even people who love social media has to take a break from social media. And I guess I just wanted to do a freeform talk about why do people take breaks and why it's good to take breaks from social media. So first reason, this one is gonna be like about the hustle culture of social media, because I feel like social media lately has felt like you always have to post and use your platform for like a business reason. It's like not fun anymore, you know what I mean? Like, well, obviously we are in, you know, still, at least I am, because my schools still didn't open up. Do I know when it's opening? No. Do they say anything yet? No. Are they probably going to do it before I need to select classes for next semester? Who knows? I highly doubt it, but we're waiting. But anyways, so I feel like social media has been heavily hustle culture. Like, if you're not using your platform to sell something, if you're not using your platform to gain more followers, so like it's just not about creating anymore, you know? And it's like, I remember when Instagram first came out, like I was like, I think in 6th grade, and I had a main account, but I also had like a secret account that ended up having like 1,000 followers before it got hacked. And then I had another one that I kept for a while, that when it was growing, it was at like, I was like at 9,200, so 9.2k, right? But I hated posting at that point too, because it felt like performing and I didn't like it. And it's starting to feel that way again with my new Instagram, because I keep making Instagram. I always have a bunch of Instagram accounts, because sometimes it was like I would have fan accounts like for like cartoons and animations and drawings, but then I also had like quote accounts and fashion accounts. So yeah, I was that girl. But currently my main account is also my blog account, and they're not really separate, but sometimes it's so hard for me to post on that account because I still have so many people that I know, and it's like Instagram just doesn't feel how it did when it first came out. It's just like a different energy, and even like newer social media feels like it's hustle culture, like even TikTok. And like I want to like TikTok, but I kind of hate it. I don't know, video content is so different. Like I like YouTube, but TikTok, I don't know, editing on there is so annoying to me, and I can't figure out how to do it. And the worst statement of that all is I am Gen Z, because I was born in 2001, but I honestly do did not understand TikTok, how to make good TikToks. And I feel like with TikTok and most social medias, you have to be funny, attractive, or something, you know? And I'm never gonna be society standards as pretty, and I have accepted that. So that's number one. And number two, I feel like I'm more sarcastic than funny, and I just answer people. Like, people around me and people in my real life think I'm funny, but it's more so because I have a sarcastic nature, and you just have to like get my humor, I guess. But I don't see myself as actually funny, like real. Like, some people are like, well, they make a joke and it's just like, wow, you're so funny. Wait, that sounded really sarcastic. I did not mean that in a sarcastic way. I'm tired, but like not tired. I can't sleep. I think I'm insomniac. Anyways, so reason number two. Like I said, I'm born in 2001, so I am in college. I actually am doing pretty, like, okay. Like, so far my grades are still A's and A minuses and stuff. Some 90s here and there, which I think is an A minus. I don't know, college is so weird because I'm so used to number grades, and then all of a sudden I got hit with letter grades, and it's like, and then there's some classes that just give you the number and you're like, so what is my grade then? So yeah, I'm in college. I take like 7 classes because I decided like I wanted to do a minor. So I'm doing a minor. So most of my classes, I finished all my gen eds last semester with me taking 7 classes. And this semester I'm taking 2 design classes. So in turn I have 2 more design classes before I finish my minor. And what else do I have? I'm taking a political science class that's actually meant to do in my bachelor's, but I figured like I had space to do it now, and I'm kind of happy I did it now because I know I would be frustrated in that class. And on top of that, I made an entire schedule dedicated to the classes I want and need, and overall I want to make the most of my college experience. So yeah, so with all that being said, you know that it is a lot. So I had to like trust my intuition to take a break from social media. Like, that's my next point, is I genuinely feel like social media is so much time, you know, because besides like with the stuff I want to do on social media anyways, because I create content, and a lot of it is, besides YouTube, it's writing content, so like blogging, right? And with my blogs, I try to make it like special and try to like make infographics and customize the covers instead of using stock photos, because I feel like that way everything on my blog is my own, and it just makes me feel like it's mine and I'm doing everything I can for it. And honestly, ever since I did that, it's been growing and getting a lot more recognition. So therefore, I keep wanting to do that. So that in alone, and that in itself is very time consuming. Then there's also like having to repurpose that content and promote whatever I create on social media. And that's where it's like, ugh, you know, and it's too time consuming. So I just honestly took a break from everything because of my school. Because at least on the bright side, like, I think like classes now, I do have classes like I genuinely enjoy, but then certain classes like stress me out. And it's not even like it's because it's hard, it's because I'm confused. Like, genuinely really confused. but it's not that I'm doing bad on it either. So, yeah. And I feel like with social media breaks, you have to like be so self-aware of how much you can handle at once and stuff like that, because social media, especially now, has turned into work. Social media, it's so weird because if you asked me about how I felt about social media in high school, I always felt like I felt more connected because of social media, because there's so many people in my life that it was so hard for me to connect with people in my everyday versus social media. And now it's like, it's hard to connect with everyone. I'm not, not in a bad way, but it's just like a different feel, and I feel like I miss people interaction now, which is not what high school me would say. Wow. But I don't know. I feel like with social media, it actually made me realize like how much I'm never in the moment when I actually did use it, because I think about all the times where I have like so many pictures of me being like out, eating with friends, having a good time, but like I also started to remember like how many times I asked people to take pictures of me and how I chose my outfits for that day so it looks nice, how I did my makeup for the day. And irony enough is now I don't even feel like wearing makeup, and I don't feel like using social media because there's so much more for me to focus on, you know. And I don't even know if this rant made sense, but I just did not feel like falling asleep. Like I took a nap earlier, but yeah. And it's just frustrating because I do have like all these ideas as content, but without me using social media, it's kind of pointless to post them sometimes. So yeah. I should start heading to bed because when did I start this? I've been talking for like 14 minutes, I guess. So, peace out. I hope you enjoyed this like rant type video, even if it did not make any sense. So, yeah. Until next time, whichever may be, because who knows if I actually will post this, but yeah, good night.